Good afternoon and good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. Welcome back in our AVD video series. So in this video, what we are going to learn how we can assign the full access to the users or the groups or application access to the user and groups inside the Azure Virtual Desktop, right? Now, what happen when you create an application group and associate it with the workspace? By default the user is not going to get the access to that application group. For that, what you need to do, you need to do a assignment. A assignment can be to a user, or assignment can be to a group also, right? You can take the advantage of having the Azure AD security group, and you can use them to provide the access, right? So let's quickly jump to the Azure portal, and let me show you how you can basically assign the access to user for the full desktop or the application. Oops. So for that, I am already logged in my Azure portal, and this is the Azure Virtual Desktop console. Now what happen when you create a app, you will be, so in my case I already have assignment, right? But by default there will be a no assignment associated with the application group. So let's quickly go ahead and create an application group, a new application group uh, for uh, for this AVD solution. Let's say uh, uh, okay, select the host pool location and select the app name. So let's give it Alif demo app. Now let's select the application which we want to host it here. Here we do have a plenty of options here, like we can have a MSIX package, or we do have a file path, or we can use from start menu which is already installed. So let's quickly select PowerPoint, click on save, right? And then you do have an option to assign the user access or permission directly from here, or you can do a later on as well. So if you select it from the user to whom you want to give the access, by default that user, as soon as you added that user here, he will be able to get the access, right? And then you can do this configuration later on as well. So we'll going to do it later on, right? Next, assign it to the workspace. So it will be going to show you the workspace which is already available, and you can select that application group in which you want to register this one. That's it. If you want to enable the diagnostic setting, you can do that as well, and then quickly go to the review and create and click on create. Right, let's go back to the application group, and it will be available here within a 1 minute. So it's going to take approximately 1 minute to get this deployment completed, and after that this application group will be available here inside the AVD console, right? So this application group is now created. If you click on refresh, you would be able to see this application group is here, and this is already associated with my one of the workspace in the host pool, in which from which I am getting this application, which I have selected the application. If you go inside of this application group, you will see there is a no assignment yet, right? There is the application which you can manage, or you can add more application by going here, but there is no assignment yet. What that mean of that? Until unless if you're not going to assign any users, or if you're not going to assign any users to this specific application group, those users would not be able to access it, right? To manage the assignment or to add the assignment, how you can do, so click on the manage the assignment and click on add. You do have a plenty of options. Either you can go with the user base, or either you can use your existing group, or either you can use a specific users, or you can use specific users and groups to add as a assignment inside the AVD application group. As soon as you do that, as soon as the assignment is done, all the users will be able to get the access, or all the users basically who is a part of this group, or all the users you have assigned it here will be able to get the access to this application group from the RDP, sorry, Azure AVD web console, client console specifically, right? For that, let's quickly show me how it looks like. So for that, let me open a one incognito mode. RD web. Okay, for that you can click on search. No, this is not the correct portal. Yep, this is not the correct portal. For that, RD web rmm slash uh, dot web slash index dot html. I think this is the page. No, I think I'm doing the wrong one. Okay, let's quickly go back and search for the page. I think yep, this is the page actually which I'm looking for. Yep, this is the page which I'm looking for. So as soon as since this is the group which I have selected, and all of the group will be automatically get the access. So you will see, you will be able to see all the workspace here through which I have assigned. So my user is already part of, this is my user, and this is already part of my workspace. And then you can see as soon as you did that, I am able to see the workspace. And as soon as if I remove this user, or if I say if I remove this group, so in this app, what is there in this app? I have a PowerPoint. So you can see I have a PowerPoint. But as soon as if I remove this assignment, let's say if I'm removing this both of assignment, remove it, and if you go back to the desktop, or if you refresh this page, right, this assignment is gone. If you refresh this page, you will see PowerPoint is no longer here. It's going to take a little time. Yep, it's going to take a little time, but you will see the PowerPoint is no longer part of this. Let me see if my other group have a PowerPoint. No, they only have these three apps. So let's refresh this one. No, it's going to take a little time, but this is how you do your how you manage your assignments, or the user assignments, or the full desktop assignments to the user. Now let's go back and how see how we can do a desktop assignment as well. So in this specific app group, we only talked about only talked about the specific application. But let's say if you want to give the user full access to the desktop, right? For that, what happen, when you create your application pool, by default there is the one application group will be get created, in which it's going to have a full desktop, right? This is the session desktop which is looks like, and you can see about this one, and this is the by default is created. You can add it and remove it as well. So for that, you don't have option yet to see like what kind of session or what kind of things session desktop looks like. So it will be get by default created. And for the manage the give the access to the user, you have a same way like management. So you just need to give the access to the user. So in my case, I already have given the access to this specific user. And if you want to add more users, you simply need to go to the click on add, and then you can select your group or your users to inside this application group. And you can select it. As soon as those users or those groups are added inside the assignment for this application group, those users will be automatically get the access to the application which is inside this application group. Now if you go back or if you refresh, most probably the PowerPoint should be gone because the access has been revoked, but it's still showing you here. Maybe some issues with the web client or something like that, but that's how you basically manage the assignment, or that's how you give the access to the full access to the user, specifically a full access to the full desktop access to the user, so that they can go inside the VM and do their task. Well, this is what I have in this demo. I hope you like this video. If you like, please click on like and subscribe for more upcoming videos, and feel free to reach us in case of any help. Thank you.